right, Math Chat 34. Here we go. Algebraic thinking. You need to complete the patterns for x and y using the given rules. So rule for x is you need to add 10. So in this row, you want to add 10 to every previous number or cell. So you have 10 here. In this one, you're going to add 10 to it. So 10 plus 10 is going to get you 20. Oops. 20. And then you're going to want to add 10 to that for this one and continue that pattern. Down for y, your rule is to multiply by 2. So here you have 5 and you want to multiply that by 2. Well, 5 times 2 we know is going to get us 10. Then you're going to multiply that number by 2. Write that in here. This number by 2. Write it in here. And continue that pattern, so on and so forth. Down here, base 10 numbers. Write the numbers in expanded notation. Expanded notation, oops, I had a website. There we go. Expanded notation is a sum of each digit multiplied by its matching place value. So here's standard notation, just a standard number. And then if you expand that out, you're going to have that digit multiplied by its place value. So I have 2 in the hundredths place here. So in expanded form, I'm going to write 2 times 100. Plus, I have 9 in my tens place value here. So I'm going to do 9 times 10 because that's going to get me the 9 in the 10, 9 in that place value, which is equivalent to 90. And then 3 is in my ones place value, so I could write it as plus 3 or 3 times 1 either way. Here's another example down here for you to look at. It says 4,265. 4 is multiplied by the thousands place value, added to 2 multiplied by the 100 because it's in the hundreds place value, plus 6 multiplied by the 10 because it's in the tens place value, and then 5 times 1 or just 5. So you are going to want to write down each one of these numbers in expanded notation. I will do the first one with you. The first one is just a value of 5 thousandths. Okay, I have to think about that for a second. So I have 5 times my thousandths place value is going to look like that because it's in the thousandths place value. So 5 times 1,000th is going to give me 5 thousandths. Okay, and you're going to continue that pattern for the next 2. Fractions, we have some adding and subtracting of decimals. Okay, I will do an addition problem for you guys. I'll do the first one with you. So I have 3.65 plus 1.19. So I'm going to do 3.65 or 3 and 65 hundredths plus 1 and 19 hundredths. Okay, I know that 9 plus 5 is going to give me 14. 4, carry the 1. 6 plus 1 plus 1 is going to get me 8. That decimal is going to come right down. I'm going to drop it down right here. 3 plus 1 is 4. Remember, when you are adding and subtracting decimals, those decimals must line up. They have to line up or you will not get the correct answer. So our answer is 4 and 84 hundredths. Here, 4 and 84 hundredths. With the subtraction, make sure you're putting the bigger number on top, okay? And then you might have to follow some borrowing rules here as well. Down here for measurement and data, you're going to want to record the data on a line plot. We did this in the previous video. You are going to want to move each one of these fractional values onto your number line in order of increasing value. So you're going to want to have the smallest here, middle, and then the largest. And then you're going to move the x over that value for however many times it's represented in the data above. Down below, geometry, you need to name these 3 shapes. And I gave you a little hint down here in this area. You're going to want to count the number of sides that are on each shape. And then I gave you some Latin roots here that you're going to use to help identify the name of these shapes. So here you have a 5-sided shape. Here you have a 6-sided shape. And then here you have an 8-sided shape. And right down here I wrote uni equals 1, bi equals 2, tri equals 3, quad equals 4, penta equals 5, hepta 6, septa 7, octa 8, non 9. So you're going to want to use those Latin roots to help you identify the name of these shapes. All right, that's it for Math Chat 34. Good luck.